Okay, this is question version A number 2 or version C number 15 were the same question. It says triangle ABC and DBC have side segment BC in common. What additional information is needed to prove that the triangles ABC is congruent to triangle DBC? Okay, the first thing is to draw them. And we have to have a side BC in common. Now, I'm not sure what angle measurements are or anything, so I'm just going to draw one randomly here. So I'm going to do that right here. Actually, when I look at choice A, it says that something is perpendicular, that BC and AD are perpendicular. So if I wanted to draw that, if I draw B to C, and then I draw A to D, so like this, A to D, and make that perpendicular. That means it's perpendicular on that side as well. And we need to triangle ABC. ABC is right here, that triangle, and triangle DBC. Okay? And there's one other, they have this in common. So that's BC in common. I'm just doing all the information. So they told us the extra information in this problem was that this was a right angle. Okay? If that's a right angle, then it says, and it also says that AB and DB are the same. AB and DB are the same. Okay, so we've got that there. It says, what additional information is needed? Is that enough information to prove it? Well, it is enough information because this, we've got a set of sides, S. We can use SAS because AB is congruent to DB. Put the lines above. We've got the angle, the right angle there. Angle ABC is congruent to angle DBC. Whoops. DBC. So there's your A. And then touching is right here is the shared side. BC is the same as itself. So it turns out, yes, this is enough information to get to choose it. Now there was multiple possible answers, so we're going to check some more here. So the next part, so that would be A would be so that would be true. BC is perpendicular to AD, and AB is congruent to side DB. That's enough information. Okay, so now they had another situation they said here. And again, BC is common to both of them. So I'm just going to draw BC here. There's BC there. And it says angle BAC, B to A to C, okay, is the same as angle B to D to C. So I'm going to draw a D over here. And they're telling us that's the same. I should put that in purple. Okay? Now we knew right from the beginning that BC is shared. So that's an S. BC is congruent to BC. We also know we have an angle that's across from it, so I'm going to draw the angle over here. Angle A is congruent to angle D. And what they called, this was actually called BAC, and this was called angle BDC, but I'm just using the shorter ones. So with that case, since they're across from each other, the only thing I can look for is angle side. If I get or maybe it could be ASA, but the problem is this angle isn't touching the side, so we can't do ASA. Also, if I can't do an S, I can't do SAS because, again, the angle has to touch both sides, and it's across in this case. So I'm really looking at AAS. The other information they gave me was that AB is congruent to DB. AB is congruent to DB. Well, that would give me an S right there, and that's not a shortcut. So I wouldn't choose B. I'm gonna skip the screen now, split the screen. So I wouldn't choose B. in version A. I wouldn't choose that one. So don't use angle BAC is congruent to angle BDC, and AB is congruent to DB. That's wrong. Okay, so don't use that one. Okay, there's another thing. So we have to draw this again, this one. So we're supposed to draw BC being shared. There's BC. And they said add some information. They said AB. So I don't know what kind of triangle it is, so I'll just draw it over here. ABC. And then I'll draw D over here. Okay? And we know we share that. That's, again, we get that every time, this side. BC is congruent to itself. Okay, so let's add the information that they gave us. They said AB and DB are the same. Okay, they told us that. That's a side. And they also told us angle ACB, A to C to B, is the same as angle D to C to B. D to C to B. So again, it looks like that angle is across. These angles are across from the sides. So I'm going to get ASS again, because these two can't be beside each other. They have to be far away because they're across. And so this one's going to fail as well. So do not choose AB is congruent to DB, and angle ACB is congruent to angle DCB. Okay, so we got one more option here, and that option is, so we need to again draw BC is the same as itself. Okay, and they said AB and DB, so I'm just going to draw the same sort of look here. A and D. This is AB and DB are the same. Okay, we've seen that before. And then CA and CD are the same. CD and CA. Well, it looks like I have SSS here. So I got the first S is BC is the same as itself. Whoops. And I got another S that they gave me was AB is congruent to DB. And then the third S was AC is congruent to DC. And that one works. So there was actually two answers. There's this answer here, AB. So they gave you these two pieces of information here. That was the extra piece of information. And then the other one was the very first one where you really had to draw the triangle like this. Okay? So that one was BC is perpendicular to AD, and AB is congruent to DB. That was the other one that worked. Okay?